What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Auto Auction Rebuilds. Today, we're back at Copart here in Oklahoma City for another walk around. Let's jump into this video today and see what we find. So just like the last video, we are in the repossession row of Copart, where all of these cars are repos and they're all up for sale, except for this one. Everything else, though, aside from a few of the wrecks, are all repossessions. So we're going to get into it and see what we can find out here today in the repo aisle. I'm very interested in repossessions. 14 Hyundai Santa Fe, not the most exciting. A lot of these are not very exciting vehicles, guys, but they're vehicles that sell. And repossessions do tend to sell for less than these other cars out here. I'm not talking about the ones that are completely wrecked and salvaged. Obviously, that's not the case, but repossessions just go for less money because people kind of assume that if the car got repoed, they probably weren't maintained properly and they're probably in pretty rough shape. Here's a perfect example. Take a look at this front tire. It's bald. There's nothing left. It's got dings and dents, and most people bidding on these don't come out here and look at them. They just buy them sight unseen as is, and that's why they go for less money. So let's take a look at this one. Oh, she's got the leather interior. All right, Hyundai, I see you. This is an older one too. Third row seats, panoramic sunroof. Whoa, okay. Didn't expect all that. I expected cloth. The seat is, leaned all the way back like somebody was sleeping in it. It's got the brown interior. And I almost hate to say it, but I love the contrast between this light tan and the dark brown, this chocolate colored brown interior. Absolutely beautiful. For an old Hyundai. It's got the Dimension stereo system. We're gonna have to put a jump on it because she's dead as a doornail. This is nice though. This, for a Hyundai, I don't know what you would call this. Is this a minivan? It's really not a minivan, I guess. It's, I don't know what it is. A multi-purpose utility vehicle or something like that. All right. V6, don't know what size. What is it, a 3.8 liter? Something like that, blah, blah, blah. Let's see what it says. It is a 3.3 liter. Hood struts, they're not doing so much of the holding up the hood anymore. But I think, nope, it's gonna fall. Okay, let me get my booster pack on here, guys. We'll fire this up. I'm looking at several of these today, guys. In fact, I'm gonna be looking at all of them because I am looking for some good deals on repossessions, not just to bring to the channel, find out what's wrong with them, try to spruce them up, but to see if I can resell them and maybe make a little bit of money. Now, making money as a wholesale dealer can be difficult, and the margins are quite thin, guys. Wholesalers selling wholesale and buying wholesale, it's not easy, guys. So the goal is to see if we can pick up a few of these and just try a little experiment. Let's see if we can pick a few up, if they need tires or whatever cleaned up, let's do that. See if we can resell them at auction and maybe make a little bit of money. Like I said, it's difficult though because I'm buying wholesale and I'm basically selling wholesale right back through an auction. It's gonna be hard to do, but maybe with clean titles, fixed up, there's a little bit of money that we can make on these. It's worth a shot, guys, and I think you guys are going to enjoy following along to see if we can make that happen. Goodbye? What do you mean goodbye? No, it doesn't do anything. This does nothing. Why? Oh, no. Yeah, goodbye is right. I heard that clunk from the engine. Oh, man. I was actually really excited about this one, too. Yep, gonna assume this one's got a locked up motor, and somebody's even got the oil dipstick. Oh, the oil dipstick is stuck in the engine. I kid you not. Look at this. It's already part way out. It's stuck in the engine. Oh, man, I've never seen that before. Why do I have a feeling that, like, I don't know, hold on, let me see if I can get you guys under here. I just got this feeling that maybe there's a hole in the block somewhere down here. Oh, it's got a cover. It's got an engine cover. There's a lot of oil on the ground over there, though. I think this thing's got a I think this thing's got a hole in the block, guys. I think she spit the rods all over the place. So let's walk away from this one. Move on to something else. How about a severely hail damaged purple Volkswagen? This is, okay, this is an Enterprise, so this one is not a repossession, guys. This is a 23 Volkswagen Taos. Well, I don't even know what that is. I've never heard of this before. I'm willing to take a quick look at it, but I don't want to spend much time on this. I am more interested in repossessions than I am hail damaged cars or off leases from rental companies. This one's got some crazy hail damage to it. I mean, this is really bad. You got both keys, remote start, push to start. Fires right up. 28,406 miles. It tells you, attention, the engine is running. Yeah, I knew that already, though, so thank you for telling me. Nice blue accents here, wrapping around. I mean, I do kind of like that. I do kind of like this matte blue color. Really nice. Kind of a purplish color body. Gray interior for the most part. Air conditioning is on. Max AC. It's starting to get cold. You got a nice little touchscreen interface right here. It's decent. You know, I don't know. I'm just not. It goes into gear, backwards and forwards. It automatically activated the parking brake because the door is open, which I get that's a safety feature. But you know, if somebody, here's the deal. If you're trying to get away and somebody grabs your door and opens it, you know, like, this could be a crazy hectic situation, right? You're trying to flee a situation. Somebody's got your door open. You want to be able to just have it in drive, right? And just go. Well, oh, now it's going to. Okay, now it's going to. But the first time I tried that, it locked the e-brake on me. And it's not going to let you go. You're going to get caught. You know what I mean? You're literally going to get caught. I don't think that's a good idea. I get they did it to keep people from getting run over or falling out of their cars or whatever. They forget that it's in drive. So I understand that side of it, but I also understand that you could really be trying to get out of a bad situation and somebody's got a hold of your door and your car decides to lock the e-brake. You know, hey, whatever happens to you is going to happen to you. You know what I mean? Because we're not going to let you leave the situation that you're trying to get out of. A lot of Hyundais I'm seeing over here. Oh, look at this Mitsubishi. Hello. What is this? How did I miss this? I didn't see this. Santander Consumer, so this is going to be another repossession. 2023 Outlander. Really? This is an Outlander? Wow. Okay. This one's banged up, guys. It probably doesn't look like it on camera. This one's obviously seen a hard life. My goodness. It's got, just scratches everywhere. It looks like random things have just been chunked at this car. Dents everywhere, scrapes, scratches. This must have been parked in like a high traffic work area or, you know, a shopping mall or something. It's got dent, dent, and scrape. Wow. This is relatively new. And she's banged up pretty good on the other side. A lot of orange peel on this side too. I guess that's the factory paint job. That's really bad. Like, that is Mitsubishi, really. Can you guys see I don't know if you can see the orange peel in this. But seeing a reflection? No, that's not going to happen, man. It's too distorted by the orange peel. That is gnarly. I think that's a factory paint job, guys, that looks that bad. Mitsubishi, you're slacking, guys. Cheaping out on those paint jobs. Let's see what the interior looks like. Cloth, black. All right. I do like the patterns on the seat, though. I do think the seat looks really good. I hate this carpet. This is some weird, like, industrial strength carpet, and it's just I don't care for it at all. 14,000 miles. That's it. Wow. Is it pushed to? No, you have a key? There's a key on a 2023. No kidding. 14,000 miles. That's completely out of gas. Like, the gas light is flashing. It's got an exclamation mark on the screen. Low tire pressure. This poor thing. This poor thing has been rode hard and put away wet. Maintenance required. Oh, don't tell me they never changed the oil. There's no oil change sticker on this, guys. Oh no. Can we turn this down? Normally I would be thankful for the air conditioning, but guys, it's not hot today. For once in Oklahoma, it's not hot. It's not 1,000 degrees. It's decent out here today. The sky's cloudy, the sun's not out. I can deal with this, man. Let's put it in drive. We can't really go forward far. It goes forwards and backwards. We got a nice little backup screen there. All right, 4-wheel drive. So if I push it, it does go into 4x4. I'm assuming this is just like traditionally a little front-wheel drive 4-cylinder is my guess. This is how the Outlanders really always were. They were a 2-wheel drive 4-cylinder, front-wheel drive, I mean, and then you put it in 4x4 and you would get like all-wheel drive out of it. But when you drove it traditionally, it was just a kind of an old school front-wheel drive vehicle. This is nice for what it is. Important window works. Less important window works. It's dirty. It's scraped and scratched, and it's got quite a few dings in it, you know, but I think it presents well on camera. I'm going to shut it off because it literally has no gas in it at all. I'm going to pop the hood. I do want to take a look, see what she's working with. See what kind of power plant Mitsubishi's working with today. I'm assuming it's a little itty bitty, teeny tiny, turbocharged 4-cylinder. Well, actually, it looks like it may be it is a naturally aspirated 4-cylinder. Really, good on you, Mitsubishi. Someone that didn't go turbo. So this is going to be a bigger engine. Yeah, 2.4 liter. Yeah, it's going to be a bigger engine since it's not turbocharged. 2.4 liter, you can see that exhaust just runs straight out the back. Old school, traditional engine. I like that. I like that a lot. And of course, like I said, it's basically just a front-wheel drive vehicle, unless you push the 4-wheel drive button. That hood weighs about 1,000 pounds. Heavy hood. I like the look of this, guys. I do. I like the look of this, and I know what you're thinking. This isn't traditionally what I buy for the channel. Like I said, I am thinking about starting something new. So I want you guys to comment below and tell me if it's something you'd be interested in. I'm thinking about buying some newer repossession cars and bringing them to the channel, doing the cleaning, whatever's necessary to get them into, you know, nice resellable condition, making sure that they're good, solid, reliable vehicles. I don't want to be selling junk. And see if we can run them back through the auction and maybe make a few dollars. I'm not looking to make a killing, not looking to get rich off of doing it, but if we could just do a few of these cars as a trial run, maybe we could make a few bucks off of them, and maybe you guys would enjoy the content as well. So if it's something you're interested in, let me know. The Mitsubishi is definitely going on the watch list. Now here's a vehicle I've heard horrible things about. This is a Chevy Trax 2020. Again, repossession, flat tire, you know, the standard routine out here, guys. You got lights hanging out of the back. David Stanley from Oklahoma City, big OU sticker. Overall, though, it doesn't look too bad. Body looks decent. Tires look like they're pretty decent, except for the flat one. What's the interior look like? Ooh, wow. Oh, wow. I gotta get you guys to the other side. Looks like there's been some mishaps in this one. First, oh, goodness. Yeah. You know, needs a really, really good cleaning. Looks like it's got quite a few miles on it too. This may not be one that I'd be interested in, but I was already half not interested in it because it's a Chevy Trax, and I've just heard horrible things about these. Unreliable, not easy to work on, basically garbage vehicles. Take a look at that seat. How's that? Can you guys imagine? I mean, I know, okay, it's a Chevy Trax. It's not the nicest car, right? But can you imagine a 2020 Chevy Trax? Can you imagine doing this to your new car? You got a new car. I don't care what it is, guys. It could what's the smallest Hyundai that they make today? Like a Hyundai Accent or something like that, the Kia Rio. You know, even if it's the cheapest, smallest, most econo-box car on the market, man, you buy yourself a new car and you just trash it like this. Take a look at these seats. Look, the bolster's ripped up on this. Oh, it stinks. I mean, this smells. Look at all the cigarette ashes everywhere. Like, they had cigarette ashes there, They were just ash and wherever. Look at this melting off of the dash. Oh my gosh. I can't imagine doing this to a brand new car, or even, I couldn't imagine doing this to any car. None. Des the doornail. Oil change sticker. 111,000 miles. Oh my God. Guys, this car is 4 years old. 4 years old. It's got 100. We got to put the keys to this. I'm not interested in this, but I got to know how many miles are on it. It had 111,000 miles on it. That's when it was due for an oil change, and I'm probably going to bet that this got repossessed without getting the oil changed. Is that little 1.8 turbo? Are they still using this? No, 1.4, I'm sorry. The 1.8 was naturally aspirated. They are. This is the 1.4 turbo. They're still using this. And that old school coil design, they're still using that as well. No kidding. The cover's missing off of it though. Wow. Let me throw a jump on this, guys. I am just dying to see how many miles this thing actually has on it. All right. Take your guesses. Drop your comments below. How many miles do you think she's got? I'm guessing 125,000. That's my guess. Oh man, turn that down. No, 106. So it's not even due for the next oil change yet, really. But still, over 100,000 miles. Makes you wonder, like, was this an Uber driver? You know, Uber, Lyft, you know, Postmates, Grubhub, all that good stuff. Maybe it was one of those type of deals where they were just delivery driving and taking passengers places. That is incredible mileage, though. And as far as being unreliable, I don't know, man. I've never owned a Chevy Trax. Personally, I don't really like it. But that's impressive. 100,000 miles on a 4-year-old car. Not gonna lie, kind of impressed. Important window works. Less important window works. I have no doubt it's got gears. Backup camera. Yep. Yeah. I mean, forward, backward, cold air conditioning, brakes feel good, steering feels good. And here's the thing, no warning lights on the dash other than a seatbelt. And I'm not buckling into this thing. I don't know, guys, should I? This one is not going to go for much, right? It could not possibly go for much with the kind of miles it's on it. And as disgusting as this thing is, there's no way. There's no way. This one's a little more risky, though, because of the miles. Oh, is this a service tag? Probably for an oil change. Okay, it's probably for an oil change. This is a little more risky because it is high mileage. Does this have a remote start? No, it doesn't have anything. Got that old school kind of flip blade key that GM used to be so famous for. Kind of like it. You got a nice little touchscreen. Again, not a big fan of this car, guys, but, and boy, it doesn't smell good. It's dirty, but I mean, it's got decent tires if you were to air it up. Let's see what's going on back here. A bag full of somebody's stuff. We won't mess around with that. Some boxes. You know, I don't know that there'd be a lot of money to make on something like this. It would really all depend on how much it sells for. This thing would have to go cheap, guys, for me to be interested in something like this. I know it's newer. I know it's a 2020, but just the miles on it, it really worries me. Were they maintaining the transmission? This is one that I'm going to have to run a Carfax on. I think pulling a Carfax on this would go a long way to making me feel a little more comfortable. Hopefully it's had some, you know, documented work. That turbocharger's new. Yeah, I've done turbos on these before, and you can look down here and clearly see that turbo is new. Look how shiny that turbocharger is in comparison to everything else under. Look how dirty everything else is. That turbo, wastegate, the everything. Even this band clamp right here that goes from the turbo to the exhaust, that's a new band clamp as well. So it has had work. She has had work. Maybe I'd be a little more comfortable with this one, guys. I kind of like it. I didn't at first, but I think it's changed my mind. Now, sitting right next to the Chevy Trax is what I believe is the Buick equivalent of the Chevy Trax, right? Don't they look identical? Almost. Very close. I think they're the same car, guys. I do. I think these are the same car. 2019 Buick Encore with 92,000 miles. Strategic Remarketing Solutions. It's hard to say what that is. Probably a dealer trying to sell it through another company's name. That happens a lot. Patriot Auto Group. This thing is beat the hell up, guys. This one, honestly, the Trax is better. And the Buick's probably a better option as far as, oh, wow. Oh, is it locked? Oh, you guys got to see this. This one, I would buy it if it went unbelievably stupid cheap. Oh, there's something dead in here. Oh, is that blood? Oh my God. Guys, there's like a million flies. And these aren't the little flies, these are horse flies. You guys see them? They're everywhere. They're crawling all over this thing. Look at the dashboard. Do you see them? They're everywhere. There are horse flies. Oh my God. Look, they're on the doors. They're like, the whole interior of this car is crawling with horse flies. And then something looks rotted. It looks like blood all over the seats, or mold or mildew, and the flies are just like, this is incredible. I'm trying to get you guys down there where you can see the seats. The flies are just, I mean, there's just, wow. Okay. Is this unlocked? Oh my God, it is. I don't want to open it. I don't want to open. Have you ever been bitten by a horsefly? It is painful, guys. Like, it hurts. It really hurts. Oh, wow. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, there they go. There they go. Ooh, we let a bunch of them out. Now they're stirred up. There they go. Oh my. They're going crazy. There they go. Oh my goodness, look at them. Wow. It's still full of them, guys. It is still full of horseflies. I mean, it is full of horseflies everywhere. Oh. All right, sorry. I had to walk away. I had not inhaled intentionally because I figure with that many flies in there, something is very wrong inside this car, and you could clearly see from all the stuff on the seats, this is not an okay vehicle. Well, I made the mistake of inhaling while my head was inside the car, and what I smelled, yeah, I can only assume it's rotting meat, death of some sort, and that's why this thing is still packed full of horseflies. And guys, they're big flies. These are healthy, big flies. They're alive. They're big. They are eating. There's something in this that they are feeding on. So this is one, I don't care what the price is, I'm not interested in it at all. It's beat up along the top. The whole thing is beat up. I saw the interior and I thought, wow, that's disgusting. I was going to show you how nasty the interior was. I did not realize that this one was going to be so bad. So I can't. They could literally say, we'll give it to you for free. I'm not interested. I have no interest in this one at all. Now, some of these are not repossessions. This one's a remarketing. I think that one's a remarketing. And I'm trying to stay away from any of the remarketing ones. I'm really only interested in the repossessions, like this one, a 2020 Silverado GM Financial. That's definitely a repo. This is something I'd be interested in. The remarketing ones, typically they want money for them, guys. You know what I mean? These are probably dealers or who knows who they are, but they're trying to flip them through another company's name, hoping to make a little bit of money. Those are not the ones that I think we're going to make any money at. So we're going to stick to things like this. And I like this. 2020, newer model. I like the body style. It's not in the greatest shape. Looks like the spare tire is on it. Hopefully it still has the factory. Is it back here? Nope. Of course not. Definitely looks like it was a work truck. 4-wheel drive, LT trim. So it might have leather, but it is kind of, you know, around the edges. That doesn't even close all the way. I don't think that's attached all the way. You do have the tow package, 7-pin and a 4-pin spider webs. Very nice. Nice looking truck though. Like I said, a little beat up, but not too bad. Unfortunately, it's only got like the half-size back doors, so kind of on the small side in the back seat here, but still. Oh, it smells like moldy shoes. Yeah, in a 1/2 inch. See, I'll buy it for that wrench right there. You got a lot of clothes. Looks like somebody may have been just living in here or something, you know what I mean? And that's sad. I've been there. I have. I can't tell you how many times in my life I've lived in my car because I didn't have anywhere to go. And then to have it repoed like that, man, that's a sad day. So it's a work truck. The engine hours are 3,820. Wow. Idle hours are 1,214.7. You got a really worn out key fob here. And a classic old school key that you got to stick in the ignition there. Come on. There we go. Oh. She wasn't running all that great, guys. Let's turn that down. Let's see if it clears up, but it feels like it's misfiring. We have a parking brake issue. There's a parking brake light with a wrench under it. There's traction control, check engine, TPMS. Yeah, service parking brake. Great. 126,078 miles, and the oil was due at 112. So somebody did not take care of the oil. I do hear some ticking under the hood. Yeah, I definitely hear some ticking under the hood. It's probably a 5.3. And now the misfire light has come on. The misfire light is what I call it. When the check engine light starts flashing, that's the misfire light. Oil pressure seems very low. Look at that. For a cold start, less than 30 PSI? That doesn't seem right. That doesn't seem right at all. Service TPMS. Air conditioning is cold. I'm trying to get through some of this relatively quickly. How do you put this in 4x4? Let's just put it in 4 high, see if it works. Shift in progress. Service ESC. It is in 4-wheel drive though, so. And then back into 4-wheel auto. Perfect. 2 high. And done. Okay, so 4-wheel drive does work. It does go forward and backward. Important window works. Less important window works. Air conditioning works. Brakes feel good. Steering feels decent. Very concerned about the oil pressure though. It's not in the danger zone, but you can see as it's starting to warm up, we're probably down to about 15 pounds of oil pressure. And that is very concerning when you combine that with that tapping noise that we're hearing from under the hood. So let's pop the hood, let's take a look, make sure she's got oil. Tires are in bad shape. It's got hail damage, I didn't see that. It's a white truck, so that's hard to see, but it's got hail damage. Yeah, it's gonna be the 5.3 with the cylinder deactivation, displacement on demand. Oh, that oil looks nasty. Yeah, I mean, I've seen worse, but that's pretty dark. Well, I don't know about this one, guys. So when these things rattle like that, it's a GM thing. You know, you got to really pay attention to this. Only certain cylinders are capable of deactivation. I don't remember what they are. It's like 3, 5, or 3, 6, 7, some weird numbers, right? But when they start rattling like that, and it's followed by a flashing check engine light, you know, it's misfiring, and you hear that rattling, it's usually a sign that you've got collapsed lifters. And I think that's what's going on with this truck. I think this may be a little more than a tune-up. Although, with it being 120,000 miles, it's not outside of the realm of possibility that it needs a tune-up. It may have never, like if these people weren't even changing the oil, plus they got the truck repossessed, it's possible, unlikely, but possible that they did not do a tune-up on this truck at 100,000 miles, and we have failing coils, failing spark plugs, But I'm telling you, the low oil pressure is very concerning, but it could also be a clogged screen. There's an oil screen on top of the intake manifold, and they are notorious for being clogged on this. If you didn't change your oil religiously, that screen gets clogged, you lose oil pressure, and you end up with a tapping engine with a misfire. So this one's tough. It could be really bad, or it could be as simple as changing a screen on top of the intake manifold. So moving on, let's take a look at this real quick. I think this is a remarketing one. Like I said, I'm trying to avoid those. What does that say? Strategic remarketing solutions. Yeah, not really interested in these. Oh, wow. 147,000 miles. It's got power, but take a look. It looks like it's been, I don't even know. I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know. Wait. Oh, wow. No, we'll skip this one. Let's see if this one is a... No, oh, Westlake Services. So here you go. Westlake is a finance company. Here you have a Ram with a Hemi, 1500. It's a 2015. This is interesting. It's got a dealer tag in it, but that says Westlake Services LLC. It does not say Westlake Financial. Oh boy. I love the brown. I'm a big fan of the brown and these contrasting colors. The brown carpet with like these beige colored seats and door card inserts. I really like the color. Let's take a quick look. This one, like I said, I'm trying to stick to repos, but I do like this one, and I can't tell if this is a Laramie package, obviously. I can't tell if this is a repo or not because it doesn't say Westlake Financial. It says Westlake Services, but how am I to know that Westlake Services is not like a branch of Westlake Financial where they're trying to unload their repo cars? I just don't know. About the only way I'd be able to know for sure is to run a Carfax on this and see if it had a recent repossession. If it's listed with a recent repossession, then I'll know that this is what I'm looking for. So I will put this on my watch list. I actually really like this truck. Can we take a look up top real quick? This is something a lot of people don't think about when they're looking at pickup trucks, is the roof. These things are tall. It's hard to see up here. You definitely want to check the roof and make sure it hasn't been crunched in. You know what I mean? Damaged severely, and it's not. Looks good. You know, the seat shows some wear. She's got some miles on her. I don't know how many. Tires look to be decent. Wheels, body looks good. A few little hail dings here and there, but nothing that's going to scare me away. I'm going to guess this thing's probably got about 140, 150,000 miles on the odometer. It does not come up and tell us. Wait, 123,605. I was close, sort of. What do we got here? We got some outlets, some ports. It's completely empty though, which is a little strange for a repo car, unless they cleared it out. It's got the books, and that's about it. Push to start. She didn't start up that good, did she? She did not want to start up very well. It was not impressive. Right rear turn signal light out. How nice is that? Park sense is active. It did not need a jump start. Sunroof is intact and in good condition. You got a nice little screen here. You got your ventilated seats, which is nice. Trailer brake controller, four-wheel drive, obviously. I mean, this thing's loaded. It's a Laramie package. It's got it all, man. Tinted windows, two-tone interior. Beautiful. Oh, that air conditioning is already... That did not take long at all. Air conditioning, ice cold, man. Yes. Radio is already set to local stations, which is nice. I don't know if this is a repo, guys. I really don't know if this is a repo. It seems like it's just a little bit too clean. Backup camera, we can't go far, but there you go. Backwards, yep. Forwards, yep. And then let's back it up just a little so I can try to pop the hood. That's as far as I can go right there. Steering feels good. Brakes feel good. A little bit of a, it looks like may have a heated steering wheel or something. I don't know, but it's a little messed up there. Let's go to controls for comfort and see what we got. Heated steering wheel. I told you it had a heated steering wheel. Ventilated seats, heated seats, auto dimming rearview mirror. Really nice. Obviously sunroof controls, built-in garage door opener, 4x4, and the weird turn knob. I miss the old school, you know, being able to grab and shift. I prefer that over these weird little knobs and all that stuff. Tow haul mode. Like, this is nice, guys. This is a really nice truck. Did I test the windows? Important window works? Less important window works. Yeah. All right. Let's pop this hood real quick. And let's take a look at that Hemi. She sounds really good. Oh, this engine's been out. Look at all the damage to the fiberglass insulation. Yeah, and over here too. Yeah, this motor's been out of this truck before. Interesting. All right. Has it been replaced? Or did it just have some kind of a major service done to it? I don't know. It sounds good though. She sounds strong. Sounds healthy. Factory hood. Still has the emissions label under it. Yeah. All right. I like it. I like it a lot. I'm going to put it on the watch list, and we're going to see what happens. I got to do a Carfax on this, guys. I got to, because if it's not a repossession, I'm not going to be messing with it, because you know they're just going to want too much money. The banks, when it comes to repos, these finance companies, they want money more than they want the vehicles. And I'm telling you, the market is soft right now, guys. The market is really soft right now. It's not a bad time to buy cars. It's a bad time to be in the market to sell them, though. That's the problem. It's a really soft market, not just with electric vehicles. Car sales in general are not doing well right now. So when it comes to these remarketing companies, like, they're trying to get top dollar for everything. When it comes to repossessions, although they do want as much as they can get out of them, a lot of these finance companies, they just want to get whatever they can get out of them and be done with them. You know what I mean? So let's move on. See what else we can find out here. I swear we have seen this Malibu here before. I know we have. Hell, the sticker is gone. We've definitely had mechanical damage. The discoloration of the roof, we've definitely seen this one here before. I think a lot of these are starting to get into like remarketing. Here we go. What is this? Primeritas Financial? I have never heard of that. Chrysler 300 though, guys. 2013 300C. Unfortunately, I don't think that means Hemi. Back in the day, a 300C meant it was a Hemi. I don't think it means that anymore. This thing is absolutely filthy. Oh, rotted tire. Really? Wow. Hail damage. Panoramic roof, though, so it's got that going for it. Definitely needs some tires. It needs a cleaning like nobody's business. This is one for Brian. This is definitely one. Oh, the dashboard peeled. Oh, no. Nah, hang this one up. The dashboard's peeled on it. Oh, it's the hail damage really starts becoming apparent from certain angles. This is bad. That sucks because I like the 300C. I really do. I mean, the Chrysler 300 in general, whether it's the C or the S, it's got the Beats by Dre two-tone interior. Again, with the brown. I love it. I do. I love it. But look at that dashboard, guys. It's completely peeled up. Oh, wow. Yeah, yeah. Nah. Nah, we're going to skip that one, guys. I was excited, too. I was like, maybe I'll finally be able to get myself one. What do we got over here? Another vehicle remarketing. 14 Cadillac XTS. Staying away from those. So just moving on down the road, guys, and seeing what else we have here. One Main Financial. An Acura ILX. I'm not quite sure what an ILX is, but actually, I kind of like the belt line on this. This thing's a nice little car, man. It's small, but it's got these, look, you got the body line right here, but then it swoops way up and comes, look at that. Look at that. It goes from way up here and then just drops down. I like that. That's kind of classy. Sunroof. You got bubbling tint. Probably got some miles on it. Overall, though, looks pretty good. Tires look to be in good shape, too. Rear window needs retinted. Not a big deal. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay. Thought she was locked. It's got power. Let's unlock the doors. Take a look. Clean. Headliner looks good. A little dirty, but nothing that won't clean up. How's it smell, though? Actually smells good. That never happens. That never happens. I'm telling you, after that fly car, oh my God. Floor mats. Does have hail damage though. It does. There's quite a bit of it. I didn't see it at first, but there's a lot of it. We call it pea-size hail out here. It's really tiny, but there is a ton of pea-size hail damage on this one. So that's something to take into consideration because that's going to affect the resale price. She didn't start up the greatest either. You got to give them the benefit of the doubt though, guys. These things do sit out here for a long time, and a lot of times they haven't been running for quite a while. So sometimes the first start isn't all that great. It does have the books. You got these weird little recessed screens back here, way back there. I don't know. You got this little cubby hole here with a USB port, heated seats on both sides. You got your little audio stack here. And steering, good. You got paddle shifters on both sides, nice. All right, steering feels good, brakes feel good, air conditioning is ice cold, important window works, less important window works. You got a sunroof, still intact. I'm not gonna mess with it though. Let's put it in drive. Does it go forwards? Yes, it does. What about backwards? We do have a backup cam, nice. Goes backwards. Runs great, guys. Honestly, runs really, really good. Let's see if we can turn this. How do you turn this down? Let's crank this down just a tad bit. A little bit of a hum from the blower motor. Not the end of the world. Push to start. We got what, one key fob here? Yeah. And this is not a bad car. Aside from the hail damage, a little higher on the miles, 107,800 miles. But it's a Honda. Sorry, I mean it's an Acura. But it's really a Honda. At the end of the day, that means the thing's gonna get excellent fuel economy and should be pretty damn reliable. Hondas hold their value, guys. So Hondas, Toyotas, you know, maybe these are things we need to start looking at, but you're also gonna pay a premium for them at auction. Even if they are repossessions, you're still gonna pay a premium for them because it's a Honda or it's a Toyota. It's just the way it is. Where's the, there it is. Let's put that on there. Oh, look, somebody changed the windshield wipers and they left the old one down there. They forgot all about it. Engine compartment's pretty dirty. Typical Honda engine. Sorry, Acura. Computer sits right there. It's dirty, but I mean, not too. What is this, like a little 1.5 liter or something? This is gonna be some little teeny tiny thing. Acura Motor Company, blah, blah, blah. 2.0 liter, really? Impressive. I guess because it's naturally aspirated, it's not turbocharged, which I like. Don't get me wrong, turbos are great, that's all wonderful and fine, but you know, these older cars that were naturally aspirated, I feel like they were just under a lot less stress and really designed to last longer. This is a 2014, so I mean, it is a little older. You know, the car's 10 years old, 107,800 miles on it, but overall, really nice condition. No warning lights on the dash other than my door being open. Fired right up. I like this one. I like this one a lot. Great little commuter car. This is a perfect example of what I'm talking about. You clean this thing up. It's already got good tires too. You clean this thing up, put a polish on it, you know, make the paint actually pop on this. You could probably make some quick money on a car like this one. With that, we're gonna get out of here, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed this longer video. If you did, hit the thumbs up button and let me know. Consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already subscribed. And until next time, stay safe out there, everybody. I look forward to seeing you all again very soon in the next one.